Hey, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. So what's going on? Let me greet everybody real quick. Havorten hardu dog, ola oikrabang, vasas los, bonjour, mesumi, kedam bawani, konnichiwa, ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jamba habargani, assalamu alaikum, shalom, kumusta ka, kumusta po kayo, and talafa lava soy fu. Alright. So, with that out of the way, it's time to talk about another reason for brothers to get passports and go. All right. Now, for some of you that's been hanging around for a minute, I've been on my philanthropic kick for a minute. All right. And I recently have been betrayed from someone that if they needed help and they were honest, they could have just asked, right? There's a group of us brothers that will reach out to help a cause from a brother that we believe is trying to help somebody do some work. But money stolen, stuff taken, vehicle sabotage, all that. All right. And what can you say when, then they drop off the map? The only thing left is to go to the job. They move, they drop off the map, don't answer calls and stuff like that. And so with that, you start to realize that the country is really effed up. I mean, really. It is really grossly, hands down, bar none, really effed up. And not because of who the president is, but because of the people that put him in there. You got people that are hypocrites that will falsely accuse one side while allowing their side to commit immeasurable evil. What's a brother to do? What's a brother to do when nobody is worth fighting for anymore? You got to escape. You got to get those passports. You got to leave. And the precipice behind all of this is the women. Because everyone is catering to the women in the United States. And the women, feeling like they have power, don't understand that the only power they're being given is to destroy not only their own communities, but the country itself. Because the standard of lying on others to get your way while having no accountability starts with them. They teach it to their children, and you see a lot of weak-minded dudes. How many black folks were sad with everybody else because someone who is not our monarch died? Of old age, even. All right. And so basically, you got that. But then another reason is the women. The women in the United States are foul when it comes to the treatment of men. And they are foul for one reason only. The courts have made it so easy for them to lie on men without repercussion, to steal from men without repercussion, to steal and damage the children without repercussion against them. And the people that feel all of this are going to be the children and the men. But, this country is okay with that. All right. And so the last ditch effort, what do men have left to do? Oh, it's time to just leave them the hell alone. It's not worth it, especially when you got beauties outside of the United States. Now, when you find a unicorn and a ruby inside the United States, you grab hold of her as brothers and prepare to leave together as you watch Babylon burn to hell. All right, this has become a wicked place, not because of the politics, but it's because of the people. When you got half the population that will support a lie while lying on another dude to get their way with the other half, then you have a really wicked state of affairs in that particular country, where they don't stand for what's right. They don't even stand for each other. All right. And if you're a righteous brother, it's time for you to escape. Find you something better. All right. And so another reason is I want you to take a look at this. This is the second surprise. All right. It is a peacock flying. Yeah, I actually got it. I thought I missed it. But pay attention to this. And pay attention to the scenery. Pay attention to what you can visit. All right?
Ay, pega, sí, Felipe. Papá te la acerca y te pega con la... Ay, no me dio miedo.
Hasta que te pellizque, duro. Hasta que te picotee.
Papá me pegó. Yo no sabía que un pájaro pegaba. Pero ella fue la que se puso al lado. Ella invadió mi espacio. Ponle la mano tú a ti.
Hay que tener galleta, hay que tener galleta.
No trajimos nada para darle. No trajimos nada.
Woo, missed it. Missed it, jeez.
No lo grabamos nosotros. Ay, papá, mira ese qué lindo.
All right. So the women, the first two women you saw, one was from Trinidad and the other was, I think, Colombia. You kind of have the same here. Here's the difference. While ours is busy, while the black women in the United States, and this goes out to the brothers, while the black women is busy trying to tell a man how to be a man, but at the same time saying that they can't tell a BAW how to be a woman, right? These women already know how to be in their feminine nature. That's a really good thing as far as relationship. However, now you're back to the same old game where you don't have women competing with you, being a combatant against you. All right. So don't have your guard down here. All right. Because remember, there is a reason that the Bible speaks of feminine wiles. See, the BAW in the United States, they're done. All right. And the sisters are few and far in between. And so brothers are snatching up the sisters. All right. And mind you, the sisters are the ones that had a lot of repentance in them. And they're looking for leadership out of a brother. All right. And when that brother exhibits that leadership, they come by and they submit. All right. These women here submit. Women, once you leave the United States, have a culture of submission to a man that is capable. Right. So they'll look, and when they see us coming, when they see us brothers coming, that's the one thing we have with us is that we showed up. So they'll submit to that. Because if we showed up, that means a lot of things are right off the bat. Like we take care, do the government response of taking care of the children, right? And taking care of our children, or we have none. Our finances are in order enough to go, right? And so this is what it is. And even then, they play the long game. You might get into a few temporary relationships, but they're looking for people who come back repetitiously, if I can make that word up. All right. And as soon as this man shows that he could come frequently enough, oh, you're in like Flint here. All right. But here's the thing. It's too much of a risk for the BAW. But once you get the passports, all right, once you get the passports, that there is not only this, but while the United States had some beautiful areas, but by the time the Dems get done with it, it's going to be trashed. The water is poisoned. They poisoned the food. They won't let people work. Look at the social media. They will only allow certain people to make money. So it's not a righteousness system. It's not a just system across the board. No, if you can sell out, they'll allow you to make money. If you tell the truth, they will bar you from making money, like YouTube, TikTok, shadow banning, all this. All right, it's time to go somewhere where you can be appreciated. Period. All right. A lot of these phrases that people talk about came long before Kevin Samuels. Like, go where you're appreciated, not merely tolerated. I was saying that way back when in 2013 and 2016 and 17 on YouTube as to why I was going back to Brazil. A lot of my channels were taken down, probably by the same people that's still in my content. And some of you brothers in the comment section, you could probably speak to that. All right. Y'all, we got better. And we could do better by getting them passports and leaving. Period. All right. One last thing to say before we cut out. Real quick before I go, let me remind you, let's get those thumbs up. My Cash App and PayPal me will be in the description box if you like what I'm doing in the community. And don't forget to subscribe. And I want to hear your comments in the comments section in reference to this. All right, remember, before you donate, remember you take care of yourself and family first. All right, so let's end this. There is no hope because this is the role model for the BAW. Even though they don't fit what they actually sing about. It's time to let the BAW hit that wall. And a lot of them are starting to hit the wall. Because it's over for them. And they did it to themselves. Oh, the D police can hit the wall along with them. All right, you know them simps, sellouts, and sambos. All right, so with that said, I'm out.